Hi, Super Souls. I thought I would just pop in just to give you some insights about what's happening with the energies, why, how come, and it's actually beautiful energies. Here in Queensland, we're supposedly prepping for a cyclone, but is it a repeat of the 2020 energy? So just bear with me. I'm going to share little tips and insights, and please note, I'm just going to make sure that I'm live on my personal page. Oh yeah, there I am. Great. And if you're online, please say hello, because that would be amazing if you could do that. And so, and I'll have to watch my comments on my phone because I can't see them on the laptop. I just want to give some tips and bits, what's happening. Now, normally I share all of this into my Facebook group, Mystery School with Jane Sheehan. So please get in there, but I was just really guided to share on my personal page, just in case you guys aren't in my group. Because this week we're doing healing and processing in my group. It's all free. It's free training, healing and support. And the crystal grids that I usually do on my personal page, they're all in my group now. They're not on my personal page anymore. So what's happening? What's going on? Let's go the March energy. And I'm going to talk March energy, Southern Hemisphere, and I'm going to relate it to the secret codes to manifesting and the secret codes to success. These are ancient crystal grids from Atlantis, Egypt, Mayan, Aztec time, like many lifetimes that I remembered in my awakening and brought through the knowledge. So in regards to the March time, Southern Hemisphere, we have just entered a beautiful cycle. Now, last year I did seasonal ceremonies of how to welcome them in, the ancient shamanic ways of welcoming them in. So those that have done that, remember to do the processes, and that when autumn comes, let's welcome it. But what happens is the world doesn't welcome it. It's just like, oh my God, I'm so busy. Oh, where's my cafe latte? And there's a big shift happening right at the moment related to 2025, because we're ending a cycle, and that cycle is Atlantis, it's Mayan, it's Ancient Egypt, Aztec, Incan, all of those time. We're trying to end a cycle energetically. And the Mayan calendar talks about this. I'm just about to take people to learn Mayan Mystery School in Mexico. And in here, that finished that cycle. But we didn't finish the cycle of what's going on, etc. And so here we've got 2025 energies, which relates to number 12, finished, done, complete. We are now in autumn, which is Southern Hemisphere, finished, done, complete. Just complete. It's time to wind down and complete. And what's happened is people have just gone on the opposite, and they've gone frantic, like the beginning of summer as such. Excuse me. And summer energy is like, go get it, go get it, go get it. Instead of coming into autumn, they've gone backwards with the energy. Now, this is a collective consciousness. Some of you might not be playing this game, but I just want to share so that you know what's going on, what's happening. So March energy is all about, okay, no holding back. Just go. So March can be very busy. So March, you'll see people, I'm too busy. I just can't do it. Like, I'm just too busy. I can't book anything in. But you guys have created that. Whereas me, because I know what happens in every single season and every single month, I make sure it's not too busy. So for example, I have left space, breathing space and lungs to go, don't overbook myself. It's like, no, that can be put off to over there. I can do that over there. And so, for example, my calendar is fairly booked with work, but I also, what I call block time, that it's like, no, that's my time for walking, and that's my time for connecting and meditating and healing my body as well. So then I won't make myself frantically busy. A lot of people that are in the spirituality and self-development game, what they tend to do is, I'll go to that course, I'll sign up that, and then I'll do that, and I'll think, well, here's the thing. By the time you get March into April, no heart space, you go, what am I doing this? No heart space. And then June, I'm exhausted. You're in adrenal fatigue. Come winter, which is new beginnings, going to the chrysalis, you're going, I'm sick, I've got a cold. Because the body's immune system has gone worry, thinking, worry, thinking, because of March. This is the time, just saying, I can't diagnose, prescribe, treat, all those legalities. This is the time to start taking some echinacea, vitamin C, or whatever like that, just small doses, because you don't want to just exhaust yourself by the time you get to winter. So right now, everyone is in this frenetic energy. It's like hugely. March came in, which was Saturday, and we had a Venus retrograde start on Sunday, which I'll talk about in a moment. It's like, so in my, and I print these off for myself because I like to have them right next to me, in my Facebook group, Mystery School with Jean Shin, I've actually placed the crystal grid for March. Here it is. There it is. And the message for March in this time and that crystal grid, and it's a very shamanic processes this year, is keep life simple. March is all about keep it simple, because otherwise you are going to go all into your heads, if not already. Excuse me. And then April comes, which is, no heart space. It's like I've got, what happened? Why am I doing what I'm doing? I want you to continue being in that heart space. As you know, I love hearts all the time. So much so, I even have post-it notes that are heart-shaped. Everything is heart-shaped. All my work is heart-shaped. How can I remember in my heart? Because when I'm in my heart, I'm smart. And in my head, I'm dead. And so, in this space here, March, because we're only the 4th of March, and number 4, according to the Millennium Grid, is drop into your heart. Keep it simple. The limbic brain loves simplicity. Don't complicate things. Why you keep booking? Why you keep booking? I live by my diary. I have done ever since I was nursing. I block things, schedule time, all the rest of it. It's in my diary. It's got to be done. And it's like, nope, simple. Because if you're trying to fit everything in, which is an energetic process, by the way, guys, if you're Northern Hemisphere, flick it in the other side, September, October, November. You're just doing the opposite at the moment. That in that time, try to fit it in. There's an energetic thing of, gosh, I've got to fit this learning experience in. I've got to push it before I go into a new beginning. Because actually there's a death process in winter. By the way, guys, this is on my YouTube channel if you want to watch that as well. So in that space, keep it really simple, because the energies are frenetic. And for this month, for this year, just this March, I invite you to call in your shamanic healing awarenesses. Everyone's got shaman within them, whether you're into this stuff or not. And the shaman brings in all of the ancient knowledge and says, what do I need? I'll give you an example. On my early morning walk this morning after a mountain climb, I'd stopped, I went down another little track that I found, and I just went, oh my gosh, there's she oak, thank you so much, her healing properties. There is Banksia robot, there's her healing properties, these are trees. Oh my gosh, it's the black boy crown chakra. Thank you so much. Just took it all in, took it all in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I welcome in autumn. I welcome in autumn. I welcome in autumn, the time of completion, the animals and the foods. I went to the shops this morning after my walk, and oranges have come in. All the fruits like mangoes and peaches and plums, they're moving out. I welcomed it in. And so when we keep it simple and go to our shaman practices, which you've got it all within you, you've so got it within you, it allows you to be grounded, feet grounded, root chakra grounded. If you're grounded, then you're not in this frenetic, like bipolar, schizophrenic type energy. Now, I'm not talking about the people that have got that. I'm talking the energy, that manic energy. It's almost like March manic type thing. Breathe, just breathe. Now, if you're in Northern Hemisphere, here's the thing. You'll be feeling Southern Hemisphere, and we'll be feeling Northern Hemisphere as well. So that's the March energy. Ask to receive healing from the plants, the birds. Oh my goodness me. I was surrounded by crows this morning, and crows symbolize the shamanic ways, spread the word, teach more, and family. Well, family is number one for me. I love my business, and you guys are family for me, but my other family comes first. And so it's like, okay, connect. And so I was guided that I've got to book some time with my family later in the year. I might go away for a little bit or something like that. And also spread the word. That's why I'm doing this now. It was go tell the people so that they don't burn themselves out. And so with these crows, again, stop, thank you. I received the healing of the crow. I'm grounded. I've got the messages. And grounded, make sure you eat. Eat the foods that are natural to autumn, Southern Hemisphere. Drink the water. Like, make beautiful sunlight water. It's got lemon in it. It's got sparkles, of course, like my fingernails. Love sparkles. It sits on, it's actually been gridded also overnight in my water bottle, which is gold and sparkles. But it sits on a beautiful clear quartz, I can't see it, but clear quartz crystal with gold. That's my coaster. Grid your water. Just be grounded. And to be grounded is to be really embodied in your body. Set an intention. When you set an intention, it embodies within you. So that's the March energies. Now we go to the 2nd of March, where a Venus retrograde came in as well. So beautiful this time, which is the focus of love and money. Now guys, this is on my website, that you can buy the 2025 and the 2026 moon and retrograde charts, and it'll tell you exactly what's happening. So I'm going to read it straight from here. That way, when you buy the chart, you know how it works. When Venus goes retrograde, money and love areas are reviewed, and old relations could return to resume or to be completed. Investments during this time need to be looked at, valued. And so it's a great time. This is the month of really look after yourself. So as I'm walking this huge mountain, like I went down the hill and I went, okay, I can't wait to go up. I said, thank you so much, Venus retrograde. Thank you for gifting me more awareness to love me more, which was my health. And so utilize the March energy of the shamanic energy this March for this year. That's not every March. And utilize the Venus retrograde. Now, what's this got to do with the cyclone in Queensland? And oh my lordy, people went backwards to summer, like, whoa, harvest, got to go and get, which is related to this one. So summer is a time of harvest, and everyone's gone out into 2020 energies, into poverty, scarcity, fear, paranoia. Got to go and get the generator, got to go and empty out the supermarkets. Hey, come on. Did you guys forget the toilet paper? I can't help it. I've got a wacky sense of humor. Hey, stop that. You are going to be okay. Please do not fall to the illusions of the old ancient times where there was the fear stuff. Know that everything always works out. In the Secret Codes to Success book, I talk about it always works out. The codes are in there. So, what's happened with this cyclone? Well, there's meant to be. Mystery School, we'd always talk about that if we don't connect without will show us what is within. And so there is turmoil happening around the world, but that turmoil, Mother Nature, is just showing us what's going on. And the element of air, which a cyclone is take a big breath, everybody. Actually, take a big breath right now. Take a big breath. Breathe out. Do you know that actually grounds you? And then come back into your body, and you can do it 2 more times to really connect with you. And when you take a big breath, the element of air, it drops you into the element of the heart. The octahedron, the sacred geometry symbol, which relates to ancient Egypt and also Atlantis. That octahedron is all about the heart chakra. Come back into your heart. come back into your heart. Because when we're in our heart, we're smart, but we understand and we can tune in. That cyclone, yes, it's moving back, but it may not be the effect that people are thinking. When we're in our head, we go into this frenetic energy that's happened for March. It's like, Now, just so that you know, I tuned into all of the energies for this year in July 2023 and made the crystal grids and the messages then, because I can tune into what's about to happen. I always get like projections of the future and what's about to happen, and I relate it to these. So I wanted to come on to say, I'm going to give you hope. The word hope, H. It's already happened. The magic that you actually want has happened, not the disaster. H, it's already happened. O, look for the opportunities of growth. What's the biggest thing that you might have learned from 2020 when we were split from ourselves? And 2020 is the number 7 when we split from ourselves. There was community and family. What if you stop thinking about whether you need the toilet paper or the whatever happened in 2020? Think about your neighbours, your friends, your family. I'm really blessed. Right at this time, my husband's down in Melbourne with his dad. And I think, fabulous. We're fine up here. I'm a strong, independent woman and totally fine. And I checked in with my son yesterday in Brisbane and my other son that lives with me. We're fine. All is okay. He'll be right, as my younger son. He'll be right. He'll be right. But in that time, my husband with his dad, that way he doesn't panic or anything about, are you okay in the cyclone? And in this time, are you looking at what's the bigger picture? P, possibilities. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. And then we go to E, everything always works out. So that's my acronym for hope. When I was nursing, I wasn't allowed to give hope to patients. It was like, don't give them hope. I couldn't do that. Many reasons why I left nursing, but I also enjoyed it at the time. I like to give people hope because when there's a problem, it's actually a challenge and it's actually us searching for solutions. One of my affirmations is, I always find easy, efficient, effective solutions that work. And I do. They're always there. I'm going to have a look at the comments, guys, just to see if there's any comments, so that if you've said anything, I can answer them. So bear with me. I went to WhatsApp instead. Bear with me. I just have to turn that down. Hi, Sinead from Ireland, Sandra Goddess, Connie, hello. Jenny, Jenny, I love your sense of humor. Nikki, beautiful, beautiful Nikki. Ivana, hello. Tracy, it's so much overstimulation drama. That's the energies at the moment for March. So that's why I've done this Facebook Live, which now Facebook only keeps these for 30 days. And if you feel somebody else can actually benefit from this, I'd love you to share it. Because everything does always work out, and I know, because I wrote it in a book, but I also know the codes. And these ancient codes are mathematical formulas. They connect with all of the ancient, look, I got goosebumps. They connect with all the ancient times. And it really is a case of, it does work out. So, oops, I just dropped it. For those that are interested, by the way, I just thought about it. I am doing the Secret Coast to Success course. I've decided to do it, which starts next Monday on the 10th. 4 weeks, every Monday for 4 weeks. And we're going to go through the Secret Coast to Success. I've kept it really cheap, $220 for $220. But I just want to read the last chapter for you. Where is it? Oops. Yeah. I just want to read the last chapter for you. Second last chapter for you. But yeah, go to my website. There's this and a few other mini courses on my website just to help people at the moment. So this is where I ask you now and always, what meaning do you give it? This aligns with code 1. just know that this book is easy to read, but there's actually healing properties, and we're going to do those in the course. I've kept this till last. Now that you have been through the healing journey with me, there will have been changes to your cellular memory, whether you are aware of it or not. In life, only you can determine and discern what meaning you give anything. During the awakening times of Atlantis, Lemuria, and Egypt, the meaning of everything came back to all there is love. I now hand the power to you and ask you, what meaning do you give it? So what meaning do you give all of this blah blah? Because that's all it is blah blah. It's sacred geometry. March is a time of frenetic energy, but it's ramped up this year. The year that we're in, 2025, is the time of done and finished. Autumn is a time of done and finished. March is no holding back on being yourself. You're done and finished of not being yourself. Everything mathematically is aligned. This is not sacred numerology, it's sacred geometry. Everything is aligned for you to actually shine your brilliance and move away from the fear. If you can see, feel, hear, smell, and taste, and know everything in this new paradigm is love, you have entered the new millennium. When you do that, you have health, wealth, and abundance. No matter what presents to you in your life, no matter what age you are, you will know there are only solutions, not excuses. As you know, you can access possibilities to find solutions to your heart's desires. You know the universe has always got your back, and you are always cared for and catered to. You see, you came into the world knowing this, and you volunteered to experience separation and being human. The new paradigm and the new millennium are knowing it always works out. As you are lovable, loving, loved, and loved. The very last chapter is called The Beginning. Thank you from my heart for connecting with me and taking the next evolutionary step in life to recognize your own absolute empowerment. The intention of this book is to reconnect you back to the original source from where you once were created, the absolute love. The body is a physical manifestation of what's occurring on the inside and is a medium for expressing its disconnection from the absolute. The body is a reflection of your truth and shows your unconscious secrets. Allow yourself to have a unique life full of peace and harmony. Learn to make your life complete in all ways. Manifestation and transformation are instant. You become the author of your world and rewrite your story. If you allow yourself, new doorways are opening for a fresh perspective on reality. It is knowing you design your destiny and create anything and everything in your life. After this book, take time to reflect and review what you have learned and discovered. Listen to your heart and always your innate self to guide you to a life of self-love and empowerment. You are already a success, as it has already happened, and you are a success as you are pure love. Absolute love and gratitude to you, Jean. So know that the energies at the moment are just an illusion, that it's just a quantum field, and know that when you just take a moment to ground, go into autumn, allow yourself to complete a cycle, March, no holding back on being the sparkle magic that you are. For you are nothing else but the sparkle magic and love. Oh God, I'm going to cry. You are that sparkle magic. Now's the time to see it. Move away from the old paradigm of fear that might be happening around you. Connect with like-minded people that are going to love you and uplift you. That's why I created my Facebook group, Mystery School with Jean Shin, to do things like this. Normally I do this in that group, but I'm doing it here for everyone. In case you're not in my group, get in the group. And know it's done. 2025 energies, it is done. And there's 2025 energies and 2026, both of them relate to Atlantis and Ancient Egypt. Of, okay, we move away from the forgetting. We are remembering. That's part of my Egypt return to self journey. So I hope this has helped you, beautiful souls. I'm just going to go back to the comments just to make sure if there's anything else. Sandra's got feeling at peace today. Love it, Sandra. Even though feeling alone through this, knowing I'm okay as my house is my protection and have my guides. Absolutely, guys. That everything always works out. Please know that. And as I said, I hope this has helped you. Share it with people if you feel like they're going through a wobbly time. It is an amazing time. Remember my acronym for HOPE. Join me at one of my events. As I said, I'm doing the Secret Codes to Success processes and healing activations the 10th of March, the 17th, the 24th and the 31st. It's a 4-week online program and it is recorded so that you can go back and listen to it. We've got medical intuitive cards, how to use those. This is half price. How to use these. I use them for healing, for distance sessions, on yourself, etc. And then in June, we also have the complimentary card, the Atlantis healing cards, which is hugely discounted. And then those that want to come to Egypt, we've got a couple of places left. Reach out. I've got an information night next week on it. And those that want to apply, applications are now open as of today for 2026 medical intuitive practitioner. Because I only take a certain number every year, and I would love you to join me for that 10-month program. So, hope. It's already done. It's happened. The magic has happened. The good stuff. See the opportunities. Everything is possible. P and E. Everything always works out. And I send you so much love. And thank you so much for joining me this morning, whether you were live watching it or recorded. I really appreciate and say thank you. My favorite way of saying thank you is arigato, like the Japanese. So arigato and love to you. Bye.